Hello, hello, hello. Hey friends, how are we doing today? Svava Brooks here. If you're watching the replay, thank you for being here. Thanks for checking this out. But if you're here live, please say hello. Please introduce yourself so we can welcome you. My name is Svava Brooks. I'm an abuse survivor coach. And I love to support my fellow survivor thrivers on the journey as we work our way through my book, one day, one page at a time, finding our way back to our authentic selves, the truth about who we are. Thanks, friends, for the thumbs up. Just to set up here. Hey, friends, I am on Periscope, only here broadcasting on Periscope. No chat on Periscope today. Hey, friends, you like my shirt? Hey, Sharon. Hey, Sue. Hey, Wanda. But if you want to join the chat, please head on over to YouTube and you can find us using the name of the book or my name, and you can enjoy our live stream chat. Hey friends, how are we doing today? Oh my goodness, Sue, you just arrived, didn't you? It's been quite a whirlwind this week. I was just unpacking some things myself today, finally. Good to see you, Sharon. Right, some of our goodies from our retreat. This is so sweet. Hey, Brad. Hey, friend. Good to see you. You had a meal and a nap. Awesome. I'm just showing everybody the beautiful cross stitch, Sue, that you did. Beautiful, right? I don't know if it shows backwards. So can you guys read it okay? Because to me, it looks like it's flipped, but maybe it shows up as a picture on your end. I think Periscope switches it. So I'm so glad, Sue, that you made it home safe and sound. Hey, Rob, how are you doing, my friend? Long time no see. No here. It's forward there. Awesome. Thank you, Sharon. Yes, so to those who don't know, this was our shirt that we had made for our retreat. Live from the heart and watch each other grow. Such a sweet message, and it so goes with what we're doing here, right? Live from the heart, not from the hurt, right? It's finding our way out and through the hurt that we are going to, right, honor and appreciate our most authentic selves, really appreciate the truth about who we are. And when we do, we lift everybody else up. We lift us up. It flipped. Going to bed after this to try and have a normal night. I hear you, Sue. Hey, Donna. Thank you. Thank you. Well, it also warms my heart every time I'm going to put on my shirt. You guys are all parts of the flowers, right? The little bouquet we had at our table. The Nora, are you listening? Nora went out and picked wildflowers in Texas. And what did she come back with? Flowers like this. Just, of course, just random. So, hey, Nuff. Hey, friend. How are you doing? So good to see you. What is it, like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. where you are? What a treat. What a treat to see you. Yes, thank you, Kath. Hey, Kath, how are you doing? Hey, Vicky. Hey, friends. So good to see you all here. And there you go. And I just want to remind everybody, I still have the shirts available. I created them. I'll put them up on a platform where if you want a shirt to be a part of our pack, so to speak, right? Living from the heart, then please let me know. And I can actually post a link later. And it's going to be available. The shirts are going to be for sale for 10 more days. So would love to get your order in if you'd like to have one. So Donna, we had a life-changing retreat. My goodness. Like I said, I am still unpacking all the experiences. Like, oh my gosh. And unpacking my goodies. And I don't know if I can explain the duck on camera here, but I just dropped my duck. But that was so funny. There's a little message underneath my duck. I ducking love you, right? Because we don't want to say bad words. Maybe in 2 years, everyone else can make it. That would be so fantastic. Hey, Rob. Hey, Rob. You've been watching on TV. All right. So glad you're here. Are you feeling better, Rob? Right? Yeah. Nora found a local person that produced the shirts for us for the retreat. And I also know that the shirts that I'm ordering for other people online, it's super good quality because I wanted them to last, right? I wanted them to last. As long as our memories, right? They're going to last forever. So I'm going to treasure this shirt for a long time. So Rob, are you feeling better? I know you were sick traveling back. Are you a little bit better? Is that what you're saying? Hey, Murphy on Periscope. Hey, friend. Glad you're here. Little bit better? Good. Well, take good care of yourself. Yeah, was it hay fever or because you were sneezing a lot, or did you get the flu? I know those were some of the symptoms that you were struggling with. Oops. I think my Periscope is going to die on me here. I think the battery is going to give up in a minute. I'm sorry, friends. My charger does not always cooperate with me. Sorry about that. The tree pollen, yes, I hear you. But it didn't turn into a flu, right? You were just really, really congested. Yep, I hear you. I was glad that I brought my CBD oil to Texas. Hemp oil, okay, hemp oil, CBD, and I was taking it every morning and every night, and I think it made a big difference because I get really congested here in Portland. Yeah, I get really congested with all the trees here this time of year here in Portland, Oregon. I was sneezing so hard I could barely breathe, right? So take good care of yourself, my friend. I hope you're feeling better. Glad that you have arrived home safe and sound. Safe and sound, right? Beautiful. All right, friends, are we ready? Are we ready? This is a good one. Well, Vicky, we can talk about that offline. Cannabis oil, yes, I wouldn't travel with to states where it's not legal, right? But hemp oil I found hemp oil in Texas. So no worries. Yes, Rob, it was a long trip. It was a long trip. Long travel for you guys. I am so sorry, my friend, but I'm so glad you guys came all this way to see us. It was so good to see you guys, right? Heart to heart, face to face, hugging you guys. I got to put my head on your shoulder, Rob, and hug you tight and tell you just reminded like you're like a brother, sweet, sweet man. What did you say here? I used it for fishing 1 liter. Okay, well, worth the travel, just so good, right, Sue? It was. And, it really solidified for us, right? Yes, these people are real, right? This is what it sounds like and feels like. to be seen and heard by real people. Okay, your autocorrection is jumping in for you here. Yes, exactly. I know, Rob. I thought about that too. Rob, I thought about it afterwards, right? There was a few people I did not get a selfie with. I was a little sad when I figured that out, but I'm loving seeing all the pictures that you guys took, and I'm living through all of them. Yes, thank you, Kath. And we are counting on you coming next time. I've already put a deposit on the retreat in 2 years, San Antonio, Texas. Put it on your calendar. And yes, Sue, I am gonna, when I book my trip to Iceland in September, I'm gonna see how much it would cost me to jump over to UK and come visit you and Rob. Yes, that's right, Sharon. I'm sorry, guys, we're sharing a little bit of inside stuff here, but we had fun dancing also. Sharon brought out her cowboy boots and hat and was showing us some line dancing. Nora was on fire. That's right, Kath. That's right, Sue. And I can see you, Kath, too. So I'll keep you guys posted on my plans. Keep you guys posted. So are we ready? Are we ready? We are on day 122 out of 300 and, right? How many days in the year? 356, right? Here goes. There you go. Like I told you guys, I had promised my inner child, my little girl, whom some of you got to hug and squeeze and love this weekend as we did some inner child work. I had promised her that we were gonna dance that weekend. And so me dancing, that was all her. That was her coming out to play. That was her coming out to play. So it was fun. Speaking of dance, well, I'm not gonna go there. So focus, Svava. So it might seem like a cliche, yes, but the truth is there is no one else like you, my friend. I see you, I hear you, I feel you, right? There's no one else like you, and there never will be. Everything that you are is unique to you and your life. Which means that this life isn't about trying to be like everyone else. Oh my goodness, that is exhausting, right? I don't know about you guys, but the torture of trying to squeeze myself into other people's box or boxes that are handed to me. Oh, you're supposed to be like this. You're supposed to sound like this and look like this and function like this. Ugh. So it's about learning to love and accept the incredible miracle that you are, my friends, each and every one of you. You are a miracle, and so is everyone else. And this is a truth that we all share. It really stirs my heart just to even say this. And I think especially after this weekend, having had the privilege of to be in the same space with you guys, I so want you to know what a miracle you are. So stand in awe of yourself like you would witnessing any other miracle. Learn to love yourself because you are worthy of love and acceptance. You are worthy of love and acceptance. Yes, you are, my friend. Yes, you are. And when people ask me what I do, I often just skip the trauma stuff. I go right to, well, I teach people or support people in learning how to really love and appreciate the truth about who they are. Really just know their hearts and know how amazing they are. I feel really privileged. That's a really special thing I get to do. And see who wants to hang out, right? Isn't that what we're learning? Show up as we did this past weekend. Show up, bring your most authentic self, and see what fun we can have. It works. It works. So our 2 questions for today, because right, as trauma survivors, we disconnected from our bodies. We disconnected from feeling our feelings, understanding who we are, anything, right? Just disconnect, just survive living up here. And by disconnecting, we also disconnected from feeling, right? Recognizing our emotions and our feelings and the information that we're, connecting to through our bodies. We also disconnected from the possibility of recognizing, what do I like? What do I need? What makes me happy? What am I good at? What are my strengths? Right? All that just got pushed to the side, and it's just about sometimes keeping our heads above water, just treading water, just making it through the day. Yes, you're welcome, Rob. You're welcome. What are my dreams? There you go, Sue. I just saw your sweet comment. I posted a song on Facebook that I've been listening to on YouTube, right? Dream our dreams. We didn't even dare to dream. We didn't even dare to dream. Or I can remember some of my dreams were about escape. How do I get out of here, right? But really allow ourselves to dream, to open up to the possibility that, yes, you too can have a dream come true. Yes, Sue made me so happy when you shared that, right? And that's it, right? When we meet someone or find someone that shows us how to love, right? How to be our authentic self, or gives us permission to dream. It's like, wait a minute, I never thought about that for me. And I think we need to wake up the whole human race when it comes to dreaming and setting goals and going after our dreams, because too many people have just given up because, we're not encouraged, right? No dreams, but fantasies about a different life. There you go, Vicky. I hear you. I hear you. And just keep setting that intention. Focus on that. Feel yourself already having that, right? Bring that emotional connection to what it is that you want in your life, because your mind and your intention is what brings in and creates your reality, right? But we've spent so much time just managing this inner reality, this inner struggle, right? All this stuff that we took on in because we were hurt and no one was helpful in our environment helping us to sort out, what's the truth about this? Is this true for me? Is this a belief that I want? Is this a dream that I want? Right? When we didn't get that back then, it feels, a little bit out of our comfort zone to even, who am I to think that I can dream? Who am I to think that I'm allowed to want something else or different or something new or better, whatever, right? Yeah, you are permitted. We all should be exploring that a little bit. And that is the part of the healing journey. Once we heal and restore, we're like, wait a minute, there's more here. Like, I want more connection. I want more love. I want to be with more people. I want to share more dreams. It's all good. It's all good. That's the post-trauma growth. That's the post-trauma growth. Life becomes, a lot more meaningful as we start to recognize, wait, actually, I have power. I can make choices. I can do something different. So the 2 questions for us today, my friends, what have you discovered about yourself recently? And number 2, what have you done this week to demonstrate self-acceptance? So let me see here. My friends, you went ahead and shared. Lori, are you here, my friend? I don't see your permission to share, but I'm just loving the GIFs, Donna, that you come up with. They're just so beautiful. All the posts, and what I'm referring to, my friends, is that we have a closed Facebook group where we post the page of the day, and then our group members share their journal entry. So let's see, LD is not here. Yes, Donna, keep them coming. You just make me so happy when I see those. You're so creative. I'm like, where in the world does she find those things? So I love it. Wanda, my friend, Wanda, she shared with us today. She says, I've learned that although I may have been, yes, exactly. I know LD is on a road trip. I'm so happy for her. Take a little road trip. Wanda shared, I've learned that although I may have been a challenge as a teenager, I had a right to feel I mattered to my family, that I was not a waste of time, and that my behaviors were directly related to my trauma. Self-acceptance is a completely new concept for me, honestly. I am learning how and what it means to accept all parts of who I am. This makes me a little emotional to read, especially having hugged my dear friend Wanda so close over this past weekend, but it breaks my heart, right? And when I see it in others, and I knew it in myself for so long, right? That to really understand that, yes, I was a challenge. I was acting out, right? It was my birthright to feel that I mattered. It was my birthright to know that I was loved in my family, right? And like she said, like Wanda says, that I was not a waste of time. Whew, right? And we talked about the ACE study last weekend, my friends. And often when I share about the ACE study with people when I'm talking about child abuse prevention, is that in the ACE study, right, they found that children that grow up, many with the same circumstances and the abuse and neglect that many of us grew up with, right? The one belief that we end up growing up with and into is that we don't believe we're worthy of love. We don't know that we are worthy of love. And I will often ask the adults that I'm preaching to, right, or talking to and empowering to get educated about how to keep kids safe, right, is that, can you imagine how a child is going to manage? Exactly. Sue, oh my goodness, you're going to make me cry now. It's like, how can we fail to notice children growing up? And we can see that they're acting out, and then the self-harm is because they don't believe they're loved, right? No one is there noticing the hurt. No one is noticing enough to sit and come in and sit with a child. It's like, hey, sweet girl. Hey, lovely, sweet boy. What's happening? What's going on with you? I see you're struggling, right? I see you're hurting. Yes, that's the song. I played the song for a couple of times this past weekend for, about our inner child. So I'm happy to post it in our group. Sue, you said you wanted the lyrics, because the lyrics really hit home, right? It said, how did anybody fail to notice the truth, how lovable and beautiful and precious each one of you were and are, right? So to my sweet, sweet Wanda, I am so happy for you, right? That you are tapping into the self-acceptance, right? That you are understanding, right? The challenges that we had as children and as teens were directly related to the trauma. Your biology was just trying to survive, right? We're compulsively stuck in that loop. The feedback, the information coming from our body into our brain is like, there's something wrong, there's something wrong, there's something wrong. And what does the brain do? He comes out with, there's something wrong with you, there's something wrong with you, right? And we feed that back to ourselves. There's something wrong with me, there's something wrong with me, there's something wrong with me. And then that becomes a core belief that we then live out of. So we hear you, Wanda, we see you, we hear you, my friend, and you, like you said, are learning how and what it means to accept all the parts of who we are. Yes, Donna, I hear you, my friend. You were singing it in your head much of the way home. Good. I am so glad. And keep singing it, right? Keep singing it because it's the truth. How did anyone, right? How did they fail to notice? Yes, yes. And that's part of it, right? Once we turn to really see our own, value and worth, and we accept ourselves, there comes grief with it, right? We touch upon that grief and we need to feel it. We need to feel it to release it. You're honoring your truth. And inside of you, right, is that little girl. So still makes me react like a concrete wall, unwilling or unable to fully commune with my vulnerability. I understand, Rob. I do understand, my friend. And remember, we talked about that. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. And the more we engage in this conversation, right? And the more we practice mindfulness or meditation or TRE, right? The more we do, we need to feel safe, to be willing to be vulnerable. And we need to honor that safety, my friend. So there's nothing wrong with that. Just accept, part of it is accept where you're at, Rob. Right? What I'm doing right now, a little bit of self-compassion, gentle care to my body, is when we run our hands down our shoulders and our arms, we're actually activating the feel-good hormones in our body and our brain. So one little piece, one little step at a time, Rob. And the fact that you can feel the wall, that you can feel the contraction, you can feel your body respond, wanting to protect itself. That's the key. That's the key. Hey, Kath, I will post the song also in the other group. So I'm happy to share it with you guys. I've loved that song for a long time. I have cried. We have cried many, many tears over that song. Good, Rob. Good, good. Donna says, your heart is there, Rob. Tears or no tears don't reflect whether you're feeling deeply. You are taking it all in. Yes, you are, my friend. Exactly, exactly. And I just want to say to my Periscope friends who maybe are watching, I think my phone is about to die. So I'm sorry. My charger isn't cooperating. Bet you're bippy, Donna. Love your vocabulary, Rob. Yes, yes. So thank you, Wanda. Thank you, friend. Let's see here. Sue posted and shared with us. And please let me know, guys, if I'm missing anybody else who's posted. Sue shared with us. Until very recently, I've had a strong underlying belief that I was unique. But I was unique because everyone else could heal. Everyone else could experience truly loving and being loved. Everyone but me. She says, but I'm now beginning to discover that in this way, I am not unique. And over the past week or so, I've been starting to open up to love in new ways, beginning to take off the armor to self-doubt I use to protect myself from pain and disappointment. And I am learning to love myself in new ways, and to experience love from others more fully. It's hard to put into words, but it is the start. That's beautiful, Sue. That is so, so beautiful, my friend, right? So anybody else relate to what Sue just did here, right? Anybody else think, oh, it works for them, but not for me? Everybody else can change and shift and life happens, right? And that's again it. Just like you see, Sue, it's been part of, how we've stayed disconnected, right? That old story in our that's been feeding your old negative belief, right? Keeps us isolated, keeps us not willing or not wanting to risk open up, because if they knew the truth about me, they would for sure discover that I'm not. Like I am different. They can have it, I can't. So it's important to become aware of those things. Thank you, Sue, right? Sue says, your daughter's words about shedding armor spoke to me. Yes. Yes, when I got home from the retreat, I think I told you guys at the retreat about my daughter's experience with her new rescue dog. And I had encouraged her to write about it. And once she wrote about it, she shared it with me when I came home. And I was just, I was in tears. So I was encouraging her. I said, can I share this? Can we share this on my blog? So, because that's it, my friends. We're putting up an armor. We are protecting ourselves. And often behind that armor is a scared little boy, scared little girl. What if they'll see me, right? What if they won't accept? Yes. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, friends. I will share that with her, right? Yeah, I was crying too. And just, I'm so proud of her being 25 years old, right? How aware she is, right? And she can talk about it. Yes, exactly. Exactly. We all have, we talk about both the armor or the wall or masks, whatever we put on to, put on a front or to navigate what's happening out here. Yes, we take the armor off piece by piece. We take the wall down brick by brick, right? One piece at a time, especially when the brick or the armor was our safe place, right? So Yes. Good. Awesome, Rob. And that's it, right? Just to and then start to recognize, when do I step into and embody, like, is this me, or is this my armor? Is this me, or is this, my mask that I wear? So, and to create a little bit of, awareness in your body. So that's why, again, it's helpful to work with our bodies, so we can recognize when is your nervous system sending that signal that something is coming in that you need to be protected from. And then it's our job to work through it. Wait a minute, is this really happening right now? Look around. Or is this something's happening that's reminding me of something that happened in the past? But again, I get to decide or choose how I'm going to respond and say, hey, sweet girl, I'm sorry you're feeling scared right now. I felt you in there. I could feel you. But you know what? I got this. I got this. It's going to be okay, right? We are safe right now. We are safe here and now. So beautiful, 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 Sue. Learning to love myself in new ways and to experience love from others more fully. Beautiful, beautiful. And I do feel like, if I asked you guys, did you feel genuine love this weekend? I hope that's what you each, took away. Like there's a possibility that love can be safe, that friendship can be safe, right? That boundaries and, were honored, and that you felt seen and heard without any expectation, right? That you didn't have to sell your soul, or it didn't cost anything, right? You weren't asked to do something you didn't want to do. So that's why, like, once we have a couple of those memories, those new experiences, we can build on them, right? Like some of us, right, going back home. Yes, the free hugs, Sue, right? And then when we go home, like one of our friends shared, it's like, wait a minute, I feel like this was a dream. First time in my life, I could completely be myself. Oh, makes me so happy to hear, Donna. Makes me so happy to hear, because you were just a bundle of joy, my friend. And I cannot imagine our last weekend without you. So I'm just so glad, right? And that's what I want to tell you all, each and every one of you here, right? When we find a way to show up in our joy, right? In our happy place. And that's not about putting on a happy face. Yes, the mighty Adam. It's about, accepting the truth of who you are, right? Bumps and all. And and let people like see you, right? Aw, you're welcome. Yes, thank you, Kath. Thank you, Kath. Loved your day with Donna. Yes, I bet. Just so much joy and fun and laughter. It was absolutely delightful. I have my tissues out. Yes, me too, Sue. Me too. Yes. Yes, my friends. Yeah, I'm like struggling with words right now. Just recalling being there with you guys. It was very, very special and very, very sweet. And I really want to thank you, Kath. Thank you, Kath. You were missed, and so were other people that weren't there with us. Next time, next time, next time. But recall those memories, right? As you see the pictures and the little things that we took away with us, right? These are tangible things, right? That we took home with us. It's like you have an emotional connection to these memories, these experiences. And then we build on those. We build on those. Yes, I now know what it feels like and looks like and sounds like to be safe in a group of people where I was seen and heard and respected, and I got to be my silly self, and I got to dance and sing, and we laughed and had fun, right? Now that we've created some of those real life experiences, we take them home with us. Exactly. The photos and the little things as memories. That's it. Yes, Kath. Yep. We too want dearly to meet all. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right? We need to dream, right? This happened because of a dream, right? Wanda came up with the idea, let's meet up. And then Nora stepped up, hey, maybe we can make this happen. I hear you, Vicky, right? I hear you, friends. There you go, Sue. How far are you and Kath from each other? Maybe you guys could meet up with Rob too. That would be wonderful. That would be awesome. Donna, a lot of folks thought we were either both English or both New Yorkers, and the Uber guy thought you were from Missouri. Not sure, but not as far as Texas. Exactly. Exactly. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see here. I'm looking through, just making sure I got everybody that's shared today. Just want to make sure we got everybody. Yes. Kath is from the UK. You had imagined a Southern accent? She's got a Welsh twang. You're betting? That's fun. Well, it was fun to be around you guys and hear all these different accents. You can try a Southern accent. Oh no, can't wait to hear that. Shropshire. I can't say that. Sue was trying to teach me some. She wrote out some names of places in England, and she made me read them out loud. I could not get them right. I'm not even gonna try, Sue. You posted Vicky in here? I'm sorry. Was it on today's? Shropshire? Shropshire? LD can do English accent. I can't. Vicky, can you tag me in it? Maybe I can see it. Is it under today's? Today's, right? The one, day 122. I don't see it, my friend, but I can actually, I'll refresh my page and see if it pops up. Sue responded, okay. Oh, there it is, sorry. See, I needed a refresh. Sorry about that. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you for letting me know. I really appreciate that, because please don't think I'm ignoring you or intentionally overlooking or something, because, right, it's sometimes the computer, I don't see it when it hasn't been updated right away. Vicky shares with us, I've learned. You guys are funny. Oh, good, Vicky, good. But Vicky shares with us, I have learned that I have outgrown the negativity. I've outgrown the get over it attitude. I have learned that no matter how much you love, it doesn't mean that they'll love back. I've learned a lot of things haven't changed with my family. I've learned I don't have to tolerate disrespect or being talked down to. High five, my friend, Vicky. Yes, 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 and yes, right? We do not have to tolerate disrespect and being spoken to or talked down to. And right, and I know, right, it hurts. It sucks and it hurts when we give and love so deep and so fierce, and when we don't get it back. I know. She goes on to say, I've accepted that I can only truly count on myself. Hard, sad truth. I've accepted no matter how hard I try, I'm not as important to my family as they are to me. I hear you. I hear you, and you're not alone. I do not want to minimize your feelings, but I want to, please, friends, can we validate and share from our experience, the shared reality that Vicky has, right? So many of us, we do not get, support and love and encouragement from our the closest family members, unfortunately. She says here, think I'm in a fibro flare as everything hurts today. I'm in so much pain, right? Stress equals pain. It's all coming out. I'm so sorry, Vicky. I'm so sorry. You're absolutely right. Pain, right? Stress equals pain. Everything, stress and tension in the body equals inflammation, right? Nervous system eventually cannot hold on and fight for that inner, right? That inner tension anymore. And so that is where it just starts to hurt. And in many ways, actually, the body and the mind cannot distinguish between emotional pain and physical pain. It registers the same way. So I hear you, my friend. I hear you. But I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you are, here for some support and for love. We hear you. We see you. It's like they keep expressing it's me that needs to change rather than them accept this is me. I hear you. I hear you. And except painkillers don't help with emotional pain. I hear you, Sue. I hear you. You don't take them? Yeah, I hear you. I know you don't. I know you don't. Well, and here it is, the thing about let's see, when other people think that we need to change, right? It's just because the reality of who we are makes them uncomfortable, right? The truth of who we are, especially if we're working on ourselves and healing and shifting, not everybody's going to like it, right? They're not going to like it. And as painful and as hard as it can be. Exactly. You are perfect just the way you are, my friend. You are. And you are to us, Vicky. We are so glad that you're here. And I'm so sorry that your family treats you that way. It is hard. Yes, I know, my friend. It sucks. Yep. Yep. So sweet, sweet Vicky. I am just feeling a lot of energy coming from my heart for you. So I'm sending you love. You can receive if you want. If you don't have to, but I am sending it your way. Exactly. I think we're all here jumping in, dropping into our hearts. This is all of our superpowers, my friend. Good, Vicky, good. I am so glad that you are receiving. Right? This is your affirmation. You got the tissues. Your affirmation and confirmation, right? That you are loved. You are lovable. You are worthy of being heard and seen and respected, right? And how could anyone fail to notice what a sweet, amazing human being you are, how generous and how kind you are, right? How much you just want to be in their lives to support them and to love them and encouraging them. Thank you, Donna. Vicky, did you see that, Donna? She'll probably send you a sweet, sweet emoji. Donna has it makes sense, Donna, since you're a librarian, that you probably have a good library of emojis somewhere. But please, sweet, sweet Vicky, just take in this love. Take in this love. We love and appreciate and support you and are so glad that you're here. You're welcome. You're welcome. GIFs are useful. Yes, they are. On my laptop, not on my iPad. All right, got it. Got it. Got it, my friend. But I also just wanted to say, right, for most of us, right, that are here, we've had to, withdraw or put down or stop the fight, right? Stop the fight for trying to pull love from those that cannot give it to us, that will not give it to us, right? And it's actually a good thing when we stop, right? Even though it sucks and it hurts and it feels unfair and it feels mean, it feels cruel, right? When people withhold their love and support, when they look like us and feel like us, right? And act like us and pretend like we're all good, happy family. And when they don't, it's excruciating. But at the same time, right? We learn sometimes, unfortunately, humans, we learn the hard way. And right, this little girl still, it's like, hey, I want to hang out with my sister. I want to be with my sister. And I'm like, honey, it's not good for us. It's not helpful for us. It's not going to get us what we want or what we need. I understand why you want it. I hear exactly, but it's not good for us. And it's like, it becomes about us. It becomes about, right, self-respect, self-care, self-kindness, the boundary, right? Because the driver oft from the inside is that wounded part that also wants to be right. I will only be good if I get it from them. I will only be loved if I get it from these people. I will only be good enough if I get it this way. But it's not true. It's not true. Sometimes you just have to accept their limitations and build a different, more loving family of choice network. Yes. And that's part of growing up in some ways, my friend. Because there's no way we can get all our needs met from one person, right? From one person or even two people. It's helpful to develop like a support system where your primary partner or the person you're in a relationship with, that you recognize their limitations and what they can give and support you with. And instead of beating yourself up for not getting that from this person or torturing the other person or arguing about getting something they can't give you, then recognize it. And it's like, well, but I'm still worth getting that. I'm going to find a way to ask other people or find other people that are willing to have this exchange, that can provide this part for me. I know. The hardest part is not holding on to anger for what they can't do or give you. Exactly. Exactly. Right? Anger is like cancerous. It's like when we turn that anger on ourselves, it's use maybe the outrage. You're entitled to upset. You're entitled to feel the hurt and upset, right? And we need to find a way to express it, right? It's like it sucks. I wish I could get this. I wish I could have that. I mean, that's one of the things that finally my hubby and I learned to do for each other. We recognize each other's limitations, but instead of like, going at each other's throat or with a knife, it's just like, there is a missing piece here. I wish I could get it from you, but I recognize you can't give it to me. But it doesn't mean you're bad. But I also recognize this is an important need. So I'm going to go to other friendships, communities, places to get some of that need met, right? To honor your need. So part of, like I said, growing up and to heal is to recognize, wait a minute, these people can't give this to me. And maybe they shouldn't even be giving it to me, right? There's sometimes that too, right? When we are handing our little inner girl to other people to love us, where it's like we should be loving her. We should be caring for her, becoming the parent and the protector. So I've got half a foot in that camp, yes. But, anger and hurt is important to learn to express, right? Just to get it out. But I feel it's coming out in body pain. Yes. I hear you, Vicky. I hear you. I hear you. And I know you're doing your best to help yourself, right? Recognizing, finding some helpful ways to somehow, right, relieve some of that body pain. Because when our bodies are in pain, there's little else we can do. It's all consuming. It just pulls you all in, and that's all you're trying to navigate and to manage. So I know it's hard when the driver is the physical pain, right? To learn slowly to separate the emotional pain from the physical pain and work on the belief that maybe is driving some of that emotional pain, and help ourselves to have those feelings, to feel those feelings, to get them out, Thank you, Vicky. I'm so glad that you shared with us. Yeah, me too. Work in progress over here. Work in progress. That's it. That's what we all are, my friends. So, of course, aren't we all? Yeah, Donna, right? So, I pulled a beautiful card for us, as always. One day, she realized she could have been dancing all along. Does that resonate, my friends? Hey, Karen. Being your authentic self, and just start to dance. That dance party we had at the retreat, that's going to stay with me for a long time, right? One day she realized she could have been dancing all along, right? That's it. Yes, exactly. Right? Dance like nobody's looking. Yes, I saw those dancing feet. There you go, Vicky. Donna, you gotta, or what are you referring to, Donna? Did you see the dancing feet? Yeah, I did not know, but we are all, we're a bunch of dancers. Some good dancers. Oh, you posted the feet dancing video? I'm gonna have to go back and see. I'm gonna have to go back and see. Well, thanks again, my friends. I'm holding up. Holding up the book for anybody who's here and joining us. We are working our way through the book one day, one page at a time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my friends, for being here and sharing from the heart. Just a quick reminder, like I said, I still have the shirts up and available for sale for 10 more days. If you want to get a shirt that we all have, our happy place, our happy shirt, right? And thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. And thank you for sharing so beautifully and courageously. And Vicky, thank you so much for being here. We love you too, my friend. Love you too. Well, Kath, I know I dance by myself a lot, but we're counting on you coming and dancing with us in San Antonio, Texas, 2 years out. All right, sweet friends, please give me a thumbs up over here on YouTube video if this was helpful to you. Over on Periscope, I appreciate all the hearts. Of course, these are the currencies of our online platforms, right? And from the bottom of my heart, have a beautiful weekend. Go out in nature, hug a tree. I'm teaching a few people how to appreciate trees. And do something that brings you joy, that brings you mindfulness, joy, and gratitude. Gratitude is the fastest path to joy. All right, sweet friends, have a good rest of the evening. Get some sleep. Sue. I'll see you guys soon. See you guys Tuesday, same place, same time. Until then, bye, friends. Bye, Donna.